guys, you've given me enough crap over the last year saying, Mac, where is the Honda Navi content? Well, here you go. We're finally getting some Navi content in, and it's a review. It's a review of the new 2024 Honda Navi 110cc, and not a lot has changed, but a couple things have changed, and we'll get right into that. I have noticed a few things right off the bat. So guys, what's new? Well, for the Navi, there's something definitely new, and that's the color options. You got 4 different color options. You got the red, the gray, the blue, and the white. The red is different from past years. The red, as you can see, it's a painted red now. So it's like a metallic little flake to it, like a cherry red, where if you've seen my Navi, it's just, it's red plastic. It's red plastic just like that. So this is nice. These are painted. One thing to keep in mind is if you do get the white one, it is about roughly $100 less because it is an unpainted color. So you get it for $100 less. But guys, they got some really nice colors this year. This is a really nice deep red. So the other thing I did notice a change is the exhaust cover is different. It's painted. It's got this nice little gray metallic flake to it, where the old one was just black, just a black piece of metal. So this looks a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. I do like that. Like I said, it is a 110cc bike. It is technically, if you know nothing about the Honda Navi, it's technically a scooter. Yes, it is a scooter, pretty much. Scooter in disguise, as I call it. This bike, believe it or not, is carbureted. Yes, you heard that correctly. It is a carbureted bike. But the cool thing about the Honda Navi is you get some cool little options here, which Honda technically did not have to do. You do get a Kickstarter, which is pretty cool, but you also do have electric start. So you can electric start it, and you can kickstart it. Pretty cool. Another cool option, you got your reserve here. So this position here is in your off position for the reserve. When you start the bike up, you're going to want to point it down, and you're going to keep it in that position. That's letting fuel go to the actual carburetor. If you are in a pinch and you need to use some fuel, you're running out of fuel, kick it up, and there's your reserve. It's going to use the gasoline out of the bottom of the carburetor, which your carburetor is located back in here. And it'll just hold it in there in the bottom of the cup of your carburetor. And I heard roughly you can get like an extra 10-11 miles out of your reserve. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I hear. Another nice thing about the Honda Navi, nothing's changed here, but you do get the storage box. This thing can hold a lot. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you can see that the storage container comes in handy because you can literally put groceries in that thing, believe it or not. It's actually a lot more spacious than it looks. It covers the whole entire bike, each side. It is removable, so if you didn't like the look of it, I have seen people take it out and just completely remove it, which you just remove it by 3 screws here, here, and on the other side. It slides right out. Right there, right here. So it is lockable, and it does have a gasket, so it does keep water and debris out too. So there's a little gasket that runs along the side of it, which is pretty nice. You do have storage too, also underneath the seat. It's not a lot of storage, but it's enough to keep the comes with this little comes with a little Honda little toolkit, the manual, but you could keep some other little things in there if you needed. Motorcycle gloves, whatever you wanted, a wallet, phone, anything like that would fit in there, no problem. So as you can see, the matching headlight cowl is also painted to match the tank area, which is really nice that they did that too. I do like the new colors, guys. I'll show you right here all the different color options. I do love the blue. I like this cherry red a lot too. It's just a deeper color. It's nice. Nothing else really has changed on the bike. It's all the same exact setup as far as mirrors go. Odometers, nothing's changed. Height position has not changed. It's funny, you sit on this thing, and like I said, I'm 5'8". I can actually flat foot my Rebel 1100 better than I can on this. I'm not tippy toeing, but it is a little bit higher of a positioning on the Honda Navi, which is funny because it's considered like a mini moto. But yeah, it's real nice, guys. Everything is similar, and you still also get the locking front fork here, which is nice to have. Another little thing they didn't have to put on there, but they did. Here's your shock. It is just a single side. It is not adjustable. My opinion is, you know, it can be a little bit rough riding this thing. It's not the greatest shock in the world. Here's your braking system right down here. That can be all adjusted. You know, you can either do it by hand or a crescent wrench, however you want to do it. This, you know, the CVT transmission. One thing that has changed is pricing. Pricing did go up a little bit here at Fox Valley Cycles. You're looking at $2,099. The only other little thing I've noticed that's different, and it's not even really a big deal, it looks like the so you can use the kickstand, but you could center stand it too. And it looks like they made the center stand, well, it doesn't look like they did. They made the center stand a little bit nicer. This part here, I definitely notice is different. It's smoother and flatter. I guess that would be more helpful for when you're trying to put it on the center stand. But that's it. That's all I noticed. This little thing, and that's just me being a Navi nerd and knowing little things like that, since I know the bike inside and out. But like I said, everything else is the same. So your things that changed: colors, pricing, and the exhaust cover is different. This is just painted, but that's it. So if you're familiar with my channel, I started out with the Navi. I still have the Navi, and there's a ton of things you can do with this bike. When I first got the Navi, there were barely any upgrades you could do to the bike. Now there's a ton. You can do anything you want. You can change the exhaust. You can change the headlight. You can change even now the odometer. They've got a digital odometer. Guys are changing out the rims. Seating you can get differently. Shout out to Cheeky Seats. If you don't know anything about Cheeky Seats, they do seat covers. They do it for a ton of different bikes, but they have some really nice ones for the Navi. I'll leave a link in their description. But you can literally customize the whole Honda Navi now and just kind of make it your own. Top speed on the Honda Navi is roughly 52 miles per hour. You know, that might be different depending on rider weight, but I had no issue getting up to 52 miles per hour. But overall, for a 110cc bike, you can't get any better than the Honda Navi. It's a fun bike. Keep in mind, it's automatic, so just twist and go. If that's not your thing, you might want to look into a Honda Gram, where you can actually have a, you know, clutch and get a whole different riding experience as far as that goes. But like I said, that's what makes the Honda Navi pretty much a scooter in disguise. It's twist and go, it's automatic, CVT transmission, but still a fun bike overall. All right, guys, that is the review of the 2024 Honda Navi. As you can see, a little bit of change, not a lot, but a little bit, and I think they were good improvements. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in a Honda Navi, I suggest you come to Fox Valley Cycles. They're in Aurora, Illinois. I'll have all their information in the video description, and as you can see, the inventory is insane as far as Honda Navis. Definitely Honda Grams, whatever you like. Guys, leave this video a thumbs up. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.